Generally speaking, our workday starts between 7:30 and 8 in the morning, with our teams are generally arriving at our clients' homes somewhere between about 8 and 8:30. Or possibly later if they need to stop at the supply house in the morning on the way, if they're traveling to the edges of our service area. Our administrative team will provide you with an approximate time window, and generally speaking, we'll call to update you if our field staff run into any kind of snags. If in doubt, don't be afraid to give us a call or send us a Facebook message with any questions. Our office staff will let you know who is scheduled to start on your project and what time they will be there. Our employees do have logoed company apparel, and generally one of our fully branded vehicles are going to be on site at most of our jobs. At some point after we receive your contract and deposit, but usually prior to starting the project, we may place a company sign in your front yard in accordance with the stipulations of the home improvement agreement. When our teams arrive, they'll lay flooring protection where appropriate or use shoe covers when needed, and depending on the size and the scope of your project, our project consultant may come out and actually meet the team on site and make some introductions and walk through the project. It's not necessary on the smaller projects, and our team will prepare for the workday. They'll adjust furniture, they'll start draping plastic sheeting where needed, and start taking other measures to cordon off the work area and control dust. We may use tarps or outdoor mesh nets to catch debris as appropriate. And when we're done, for the most part, our clients tend to remark that we left their homes cleaner than we found them. Communication is a huge part of our 5-star experience, and our office staff works diligently to help ensure that our clients understand the process and the schedule and the sequencing of the work. And ultimately, what our field staff determined during the process of renovating your home may override the best laid plans of our project consulting team, me included. We rely heavily on the expertise of our field staff, and generally speaking, if there's an observation made by our field staff that contradicts what our administrative team had put together, we tend to go with the recommendation of our experienced field staff. If a change in the scope of work is requested or becomes necessary due to an unforeseen discovery during the course of the work, we'll follow the change order methodology selected in the home improvement agreement. Typically, this involves a member of our field staff completing a change order form, and they'll review this form with you, including what they found, why it was a concern, their recommended course of action, and the associated cost or savings due to the change. Our teams typically stop for a brief lunch break, but some of our staff simply work straight through the day, snacking as they go. Around 3 p.m., our field staff will call into the office to update our administrative team on their progress for the day and to discuss the plan for tomorrow. Most days, a member of our field staff will update you on what to expect tomorrow before leaving at the end of the day, unless you're on a phone call or otherwise seem unavailable. Occasionally, a customer will ask for the cell phone number of a member of our team, and our company policy is to politely decline these requests and funnel all communications through our dedicated office staff, who we've hired specifically to ensure timely communication with all of our clients. And the reason is very, very simple. If you hire us to work on your project and we're there working on your project, you would probably be a little put out if our phones were constantly ringing and we were talking to other clients about their projects instead of giving your renovation and your repair 100% of our energy and attention. Task switching and distraction has a huge cost. It slows down production, it delays projects, and it often leads to unnecessary mistakes. Our team works diligently to protect each other's trains of thoughts and saving unrelated questions for appropriate moments in time and batching requests so as to minimize the unnecessary distractions. If one of our team's cell phones is ringing during the day, it's either their spouse, their kids, or a member of our office staff. We don't give out cell phone numbers of our team so that you can be assured that when we're working on your project, our minds are focused on your project without the distraction of 50 other clients who might be trying to reach us during the day. We have an amazing office staff whose full-time job is to help make sure that you're kept in the loop of what's going on with your project. They're there to handle all those types of requests. You may notice on our contract a section about maintaining a consistent temperature in your home during the course of the project. There are various types of renovation projects that really require consistency in humidity and temperature. Maintaining climate-controlled room temperatures between 68 and 74 degrees throughout the projects helps ensure dimensional stability of the various products being used and helps facilitate rapid curing of the various adhesives, joint compounds, and paint. When you review the payment terms of your contract, you'll notice in most cases that in addition to your deposit and in the final payment, there is one or more progress payments that are scheduled at various major milestones in the scope of work from the specifications section. Our goal is to select clearly identifiable points in the project for each scheduled draw. We appreciate your prompt payment as we reach each of these milestones. These progress payments are especially important on the larger renovation projects. If you need to shuffle money from savings or investment accounts over to your checking account, please make sure you put reminders in your calendar to do that ahead of time. Missing a progress payment or using an online bill pay service that'll take 2 or 3 weeks to generate and mail a check could cause delays in the completion of your project. Progress payments are due in a timely manner as milestones are reached, and failures to have a payment ready could result in a stoppage of work and moving our crews to the next job until after your delayed payment clears and we reach a stopping point on that new project and get back to your place. Now in step 12, we mentioned the concept of project fatigue. We don't want to see you worry about it, but we do want you to be aware of it. It's a normal thing. It can happen to anyone. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. It can be a little unsettling to see your home ripped apart and mid-renovation. Project fatigue affects everyone differently. If you start hearing yourself start asking that question in your head, is this ever going to be finished? Please start a conversation with a member of our field staff or with your project consultant so that we can update you on our progress and discuss steps to mitigate the things that are stressing you out. Perhaps it's as simple as setting up a temporary sink or a wire for a stove, or maybe we need to move some tools to the other side of a room so that you're not tripping on whatever it might be. Don't be ashamed if this comes up. Let's discuss it so that we can help you have a 5-star experience with our team. Occasionally, a customer will ask if one particular member of our team is going to be on their job, and generally speaking, we don't make any guarantees about which members of our staff will be handling specific projects. Each of our team members are talented in their own unique ways, and you can be assured that we're putting an individual or a team on your project that we feel are going to help us provide you with the outstanding customer service experience we've become locally famous for. Tracy and I have worked diligently and prayerfully to recruit, support, and train a cohesive team of the highest character who can uphold our company core values and provide an outstanding experience for our clients. When it comes right down to it, I know what I know, but we have guys on our teams who have 2 decades more experience than I do, and I know enough to know when it's time for me to get out of the way and rely on their experience. I'm not on every job, and I don't get to meet every client, but even if I don't manage to swing by and take some photos or help with a project or record a quick video for YouTube, I can assure you that Tracy and I's fingerprints are sprinkled throughout every part of the process, and that our team fully embraces the 5 core values that have helped us create our 5-star reputation. When we're finished with it, you'll be proud to say it's not just done, it was coat built. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about what happens in the big reveal that's next in step 14.